Today is October 7th, 2001. Operation Enduring Freedom begins as the United States and its coalition of allies attack Taliban and Al-Qaeda targets in Afghanistan. President George W. Bush stated, "At the same time, the oppressed people of Afghanistan will know the generosity of America and our allies. As we strike military targets, we'll also drop food, medicine, and supplies to the starving and suffering men and women and children of Afghanistan." The United States of America is a friend of the Afghan people, and we are the friends of almost 1 billion worldwide who practice the Islamic faith. The United States of America is an enemy of those who aid terrorists and of the barbaric criminals who profane a great religion by committing murder in its name. The war unfolded into 3 distinct phases. The initial phase involved the removal of the Taliban regime, which really only took a couple months. The second phase, from 2002 to 2008, centered on the U.S. strategy of both defeating the Taliban military while rebuilding the core institutions of the Afghan state. And the third phase was really classic counterinsurgency, beginning in 2008, followed up with a surge in 2009, and then ending with our military commitment in 2014. Although the U.S. and NATO combat mission had officially ended, our presence in combat actions didn't actually conclude for nearly another 10 years. I often think back to how long that conflict actually was. I spent time there in 2010 and then went back again in 2012. Both experiences were vastly different from each other, with the one continuity being the caliber of people served with. I'll add as well that seeing such a large coalition of allies willing to support the United States and really the war on global terror was impressive. The attacks on 9/11 changed the world forever. And likewise, the October 7th initial invasion of Afghanistan, starting the longest war in U.S. history, had far-reaching consequences for global politics, security, and the fight against terrorism for years to come. U.S. foreign policy was shaped, and our military commitments around the world were changed. We strengthened alliances and strained relationships. I look back and like to believe we gave the Afghan people 20 years of freedom. We prevented new attacks on the homeland, and now it's up to the Afghan people to determine their future.